Well, good morning everyone, and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now today I thought I'd have a look at these three Aerangis I've got. Two are Mr. Cedars and the other one is, well, I actually don't know. The label has been lost, so we'll have to wait till that flowers and then I'll probably be able to put a name to it. It might be Fatuosa, but I don't know. So we'll just have a look at these three Aerangis. As you know, they come from Africa, Madagascar, places like that, and they always like to be near water where it's quite humid. I haven't watered these today, and I generally water them every day, so I've got these to do yet, and I'll put a little bit of feed in. So anyhow, we'll just have a look at them now. Now this first one is a Mr. Cedar, and why it grows with all the leaves together like that, I don't know. Absolutely on this mount, absolutely one mass of roots. There's no moss on it at all, and I think, well, I'm sure there's new growth coming up there, but not very clear yet. The roots go all the way around the back. Bit slow for new growth, but you can see there's a new root there coming. I think there's a new one coming there somewhere, but oh, there's a new one there, new growth there. Yeah, I keep missing it out again. There's new growth. Oh, there's plenty of new growth coming on that one, and this has flowered before. I think it had about 3 or 4 spikes on it before, so I'm just waiting for that for taking off later in the year. That's Aerangis Mr. Cedar. We'll have a look at the other Mr. Cedar. Well, here's the other Mr. Cedar, and you can see that's in new growth down there at the bottom. Plenty of roots as usual. And 1 or 2 new growths starting on the roots. So this is a little bit late in setting off, but it looks like we're going to get there with this one. Well, these Aerangis, you can pot them up. A lot of people do, but you've got to be careful, because if you pot them up and give them too much water, you kill them. The beauty about them being on mounts, you can water them all the time, and it won't do them any harm at all. But if you put them in pots, don't water them too much. Now this is the Noid one that I said, I don't know what it is, I said it could maybe a Fatuosa, I don't know. But this is coming out with some nice new root growth, as you can see there. Down at the bottom as well. So that's looking quite nice. No new growth on that yet, I don't think, although it looks like it tried to push one out from the side there, but didn't quite make it. So I don't think this has flowered before, but it's got a nice new leaf growth there in the middle. So we'll just see how it goes. We can't do any more than look after them and then leave them to it, can we? Lovely new root growth, so I can't grumble with any of these. Well, I've got another couple of repots to do, but it's not really a repot, this one, because this is growing quite nicely, and you can see at the bottom here the new 3 new growths there. Absolutely lovely. But if I turn it round, the old part of the plant wants taking off. You can see there's a bad leaf there, and there's the plant that needs taking off, the growth that needs taking off. Another nice new growth there at the side. So everything's doing well on this. So to tidy it up properly, and I will remove that old growth and have a look at it. It looks like it's in too big of a pot as well. So we'll take this out of its pot and just have a look what's going on, and then we'll remove that old growth. Coming out quite easily now. Yep, this is another one that's been on the drip system. Let's just get the camera and have a good look. You see, this is another that's been on the drip system, and this is showing very nice new root growth as well. Lovely. Plenty of new root growth on them. So there's the new root growth, the new plant growths. Keep your hand still, Eddie, then you can see. They're looking very nice. There's 3 there. And what plant is this? Oh, I've lost the label for this one, but it looks like it might be a grande. Anyhow, quite pleased with the roots again. Right, we'll remove the old root growth by just snipping right across as low as I can. There we are. And that's that out of the way. Little bit of dragon's blood on there. Give it a good shake. It tends to just stick on places. That's lovely. I'll just seal the end up there, and then we'll repot it. Be careful with those new growths. That's about right. I'll probably be knocking 1 or 2 new root growths off this one, but they'll grow some more. Right. I'll put the new growths facing the centre, of course, you know, for giving it more room for when they do get a lot bigger. Try, get a good handful in. Making sure that I don't bury these new growths, but I give them something, excuse me, something to hang on to. That's perfect. thought it was in too big a pot this, but I haven't got any smaller ones. I need some 1 and 2 litre pots, so I'll go on eBay and I'll get them from a garden centre somewhere, dirt cheap. Right, that'll do for that one. That looks quite neat. I've got some more yellow spots on this leaf here, so I'll cut that off. And I'll just run some dragon's blood over it. Oops. Difficult with my left hand. That's it. So that should do fine now. So we'll have a look at the others and see what's what. Well, whilst I've been doing that phragmipedium there and cutting that old growth off, I've been soaking these Aerangis into this RO water, and just for a change I've put a bit of tomarite in. You know, the tomarite that people use for the tomatoes, tomato feeds full of phosphates and stuff like that. So I do like a change, and I like doing things just a little bit different than my norm. So they're done now, so I'll have to hang them up and do the other bare rooted ones. Now these are where I've hung the bare rooted ones, you know, the Renanthera cut into 2, and mind you, they're all Renantheras these. So we'll just get the bottom half and have a look. Whoops. Come on. Dear, dear. So this is the bottom half I saved. There's nothing much happening to it yet. It keeps soaking up the feed I keep giving it and the water, and there's a little bit of green in there somewhere, but I don't know whether anything's happening there or not. I did think there was a nubbins on, and I'm just wondering if that could be it, because they do say if you cut them in 2 these, the bottom half will still grow. So we'll give that a good watering anyhow. Let me just dunk that in there. And we'll leave that for a few minutes. Give it a good soaking. Make sure all the roots are in. So we'll leave that for a bit in the tomarite. So that's had a good 10 minutes, so we'll take the bottom half of the Renanthera, hang it up, and then we'll take the top half of the Renanthera. As you can see, this is it. Plenty of roots. So we'll give this a good soaking. And while I'm walking through the garden, I thought we'd just have a look at these lupins that are just coming up. And I've noticed just over there one of the bearded iris has flowered. It wasn't open yesterday, so we'll have a quick look at that one. Here we are, the wind is just blowing the petals across, so I'll open it up. Have a look, absolutely beautiful on the inside. Quite big as well, as big as your hand. Absolutely lovely. It's a shame, every time these flowers start opening, the wind comes and blows them over. There's another 3 buds there to open. So that's absolutely gorgeous. Love the colour of that one. Well, these two Rhenantheras, they've been in here for a good half hour. So I'm going to remove them and hang them back up. Well, this cardinale that's looking a bit worse for wear, so we're going to have a look at that one as well. It's looking very, very tatty, and the new growth isn't looking too spectacular either. So this needs a check-up and looking at it, probably a repot. Although I've repotted it in the last couple of months. So we'll have a look at it. Well, yep, it's got some nice new growths on it. And a few bad roots. So I'll just get the scissors. It's a nice new root growth on it, so and a few dead ones. So I'll remove all the dead ones. See how far that goes back, unless it goes right back to the... Yeah, it's really gone, that one. That one's okay. Yep, just that one. So that's good. But if you notice, this they're all not growing at the same level. The main growth's down here, the new growth's up here, and the old growth's even lower. So it looks like it's doing a better, you know, and getting higher and higher. Plenty of nice new root growth on it, as you can see there. This has been on the drip system again. So that's doing alright, but what do I do with these horrible looking leaves? Do I leave them or do I remove them? I don't know. I think we'll just remove this one growth here. There we are. Yeah, it's looking a bit... Where you cut it, if you look at the where you've cut it, and it's looking a bit grey, and it's ready for being pulled off. I'll pot it up and then I'll drop a bit of dragon's blood on there again. You could even dry it off and put some wood glue on. It's a lot cheaper and it still works. But it's just that I've got so used to doing the dragon's blood. A bit more out of there. That's better. And get this filled up. I don't think this lockdown has done anybody any good. But what can you do? Just got to put up with it and get on with it. Right, we'll leave that at that. And believe it or not, I'm getting a bit fed up of repotting, just as you're getting fed up of watching repots. So anyhow, I've got a couple of new plants coming next week, so we'll have a look at them. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers, and thank you to all the people who write the comments. All very interesting to read, and I'll try to answer them all back. If I miss one or two, I do apologise, but I've got quite a lot to reply to. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.